Guess who was being an idiot? Rest in peace, Big Steve. Big Steve was not the idiot, it was me. I was the idiot. I had my headset muted. Not in OBS, but on the headset itself. Welcome in, everyone. Hope you're doing good. We are continuing with the Dark Souls 3 build making. Thank you, Ara. Deserved, honestly. Oh, hold on, wait. Wait. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Chev, Ara, Thirsty, welcome in. Hope you guys are doing good. Dark Souls 3 using the Lothric Knight Spear. Not knight like a dude with a title and land and some armor and training with weapons and horses or whatnot. No, knight, like nighttime. Like Night Rain. Oh my gosh. Lothric is coming to Night Rain and there's going to be a Night Spear? Oh! Big news. Big news over at Makuta1213.com chat. Alright. Yeah, so. You might see my controller disconnect every once in a while, and I gotta say, it was pretty frustrating. I died once or twice during Saint's Stridefinger run. Thankfully, not ever when fighting Saint or helping Saint. Because of the fact, you know, it's disconnecting. And I felt like an asshole once or twice, because I felt like I was maybe giving people the impression that I was like, I don't want to fight you anymore. I put my controller down. I'm not gonna fight you. Anyways, that's not what I was trying to do. So, you know. Actually, I did have it happen once against Saint. I did have it once when I was fighting Saint, but luckily he died like a second before my controller disconnected, so that was good. And by good, yeah, whatever. Anyways, we're gonna continue with the build making. We're staying at level 85 because I'm going to need to go into New Game Plus to get the fashion ring. Because oops, I goofed a quest. So we're not leveling up anymore. I need to get Lightning Arrow, that's in the Ring City. However, let's go kill Frida. Let's go kill Frida, chat. Because we need something from Frida. Multiple somethings, even. Definitely need the Rose of Ariandel. Beyond, like, yeah. Oh my god! This controller. I'm gonna disconnect while fighting Frida. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. As for it being fucking hot in mid-April, I don't know where you live, Thirsty, exactly. I think you live in the United States. You don't need to confirm or deny that. If you're trying to, you know, protect your you know, your privacy. It was pretty warm here, but it was not hot. New England, okay. It wasn't hot today, thankfully. But it was pretty warm. My god. Multiples? I'm gonna need her hat, and I'm going to need her, well, I'm gonna need Father Ariandel's whip. It's not her whip, but, you know. What's the difference? You get it from her soul. It's 14 Celsius above the average this week. Ooh. I'm saying it's not hot today. I should check what the average is, though, for today. Fake Britain. I guess we'll grab the Millwood shield. I don't know if I have the stats to use it. but it's not a bad thing to have. Oh no, what happened, Draco? What happened? Actually, regarding Draco, and like I'm not that I'm dispensing information Draco needs, just like, hey, I just realized something. So I've been working on some PC characters. For Stowe's Dreadfinger run. I think I'm going to give Seamless Invasions a shot as well. We'll probably do that on stream a little bit at least. And I decided, you know what, fuck it, it's time. I've never used Valorheart. And god damn it, I wish I had done so earlier. Because, it's kind of fun. In PvE, at least. In PvE. In PvE. What the hell? You use Celsius? Who, me? Or Thirsty? I do not use Celsius if that was directed at me. I wish that the metric system and adjacent systems were the standard here in the US, but that is not going to happen in my lifetime, I suspect. We're into low to middle 80s. That is definitely a bit high, even here, for mid-April. Like, it can hit mid-80s, but that is... No, I feel like that's notable. I mean, let's be fair here, Thirsty. Let's be fair. I think that's true of every major population on the planet. But yes. But yes. But yes. Possibly snow? In 4 days? Mid-80s today, huh? Stummer there because you use a mix of both? Well, then it would be a lot easier for you to make the transition. I'll say that much. Like, doesn't mean... Like, I'm sure it sucks. I'm sure it sucks, because... The Imperial system is, It just sucks. Having to convert between them daily. I guess you'd get good at it, but... Black Flame into Dark Edge. Wait. Hold on, I missed that. Let me get into here where I'm... Oh, right, this guy exists. What? This is crazy, chat. This, never happens. Made a meta level very high int face build and seamless to mess around with different dark spell only multicasters, and man, a pox on anyone from back then who said hexers suck in DS3. To be fair, Draco, and I'm not saying you can't do whatever you're thinking of at lower levels. I think the majority of people we hang out with that maybe said hexers suck in DS3 don't make builds above level 90. Officially, we use the metric system, but we used to use the Imperial system, so things like contractors still use inches. Ah. Yeah, okay. That sucks. Well, he said he's a dual caster, but he's only using hexes. So when he says dual caster, he means, you know, pyromancies and miracles and whatnot. Good job, Bakuda. But the weather is in Celsius. Ah. I swear to God. You think it can be done at level 90? Would it have, you know, competitive damage? Like, I'm not doubting you. I'm like genuinely asking questions here. I want to know more. Bottles are in milliliter. It didn't R1 combo. It was garbage? Thirsty, are you like... I know everyone talks up the R1 combo, but have you heard of offhand S-Stock or Reinforced Club into practically everything in the game main hand? Well, that's only true with Reinforced Club. It exists. It's a thing. And I hate fighting it. But it's a thing. Good luck, don't die. Thank you, Candy May. But you're a bit late. I've already died. You're meta mutt through and through? Well, then you would absolutely know about offhand Reinforced Club and S-Stock. Come on now. Come on now. PKCS is the only viable weapon? Oh. My sympathies. You're that kind of meta mutt. No, you mean actual meta, not... Yeah, my brain should not exist in this plane of existence. 10 minutes, you can enter that in earnest? Okay, Draco. I look forward to it. Sage's Crystal Rapier, nothing else? I know where you're coming from, Candy May, and I respect it. Give us plunges back from... Please. I'm begging you here. They're so good. They're so good. They feel so good. They're fun. I got a plunge attack on someone earlier. Saint killed me with a plunging attack more than once. They're so good. Bring them back. Bring them back! But no. Jumping attack. Jumping attack. Jumping attack. It's so sad, chat. It's fancy? It is fancy. Yes. I agree with that. This is... Twinkling Titanite? Like 2 of them, I think? 1. Oh no. I was wrong. Ha, get Goomba stomped. Was my build bad, chat? In the... Well, no, the Dreadfinger run was in New Game Plus. I'm constantly sitting here going like, holy shit, my damage is crazy. Then I remember. Oh, right. I'm thinking of PvE with multiple Phantoms in New Game Plus. No wonder everything feels squishy. Faith builds are just that powerful. If only that were true, Chev. If only that were true. I do like faith builds in 3. Regrettably. Well, not regrettably. I do like them, and I don't regret that. Chat, we can do something pretty cool. All these wolves. Yikes! I'm gonna die here. Ah! The pretty cool thing to do is poise cast in the face of a monster that will decimate your health bar. So you just stand there and eat all the damage. I don't need those 339,000 souls, to be honest, so we're just gonna skip them. It's fine. Actually, no, I need them. I need them. Improper use of a faith build. Improper use of any build, really. But yes. %100%. We're just gonna run through. No. That will backfire tremendously. Uh-oh. I mean, I'm gonna get plenty more souls. It's not a big deal. And we're going into New Game Plus. Can't see! Fuck. Well, I'm definitely not coming back over here for 300 souls. This is why you run? Yeah. Evidently. Okay, well, we're done with that side of the DLC. Awesome. I am not going to have the strength to use Millwood, so there's no point in well, yeah, no, there's no point in grabbing it. $14.14. I'm trying to think of weapons I can use with $14.14. Stop throwing shit at me! No night ring swap? Of course not. Of course not. Okay. So, we have to take the long way around. Uh-oh. No carrying. See ya, wouldn't wanna be ya. Wasn't that? It hasn't even been 10 minutes, Draco. Holy shit. That was fast. Okay. Now... No, there's no physic, Makuta. This is not Elden Ring. Turn your brain on! Oh, that's some damage! Let's go. And I'm shy 5 faith, I think, so our damage is going to go up a little bit more. Heatwave, welcome in. Hope you're good. I am Ash. Yes. Okay, let's go. One second, chat. The power of PlayStation 5. Or, you know, 60 FPS, really, because you can do that on PC as well. This one stat spread you've devised at level 90 specifically is essentially a template for every other caster build that uses both int and faith together, and yes, the damage potential is super competitive for the bracket, and you're not even locked to exclusively dark spells. Okay. I would assume when... so then my next assumption then, not to say you're wrong, because obviously you are right, that, you know, hexes are not bad. Most people saying hexes are bad are probably tying themselves to one school of magic. So, like, only sorcery, or only miracles, or only pyromancies.
I've seen your kind. Time
You don't think you have it in you to kill household ants no more?
Every fleeing
Oh?
man must be caught. Every secret must be unearthed.
I'm not sure I follow exactly. I'm assuming
Seeker of truth.
that you're not talking about having a ton of ants in your house and, you know, trying to...
Bring upon yourself.
you know, do something about that. After all those good parries, too. Not a ton? No? Okay. I'm honestly not a huge fan of killing, really... This may come as a shock, given that, like, most video games I play center around killing things. But I'm not actually huge on killing things in real life.
Forgive me, my lady.
Like, you know... The only exception, honestly, and even then I feel a little bad about it, is cockroaches. And when I say cockroaches, I mean the big disgusting things, the American cockroach that will often wander in after it has rained heavily. Ow. But to be honest, most of the times that we have things wander in the house, it's because, yeah, it rained recently, quite heavily. The only thing I will say, yeah, they suck, for sure. But at least they don't infest places the same way that, like, you know, most roaches do. Alright, you know what, sir? Leave me alone. Thank you. Another one? My god. You can realistically pair the three schools into duos for the sake of not hurting your brain. Sorcery Pyro, Sorcery Miracles, and Pyro Miracles. Each one has synergy in one way or another, dark or otherwise, and can be fine-tuned depending on your choice of catalyst. Oh, alright. I know that mixing schools of magic can actually be quite effective. It's not something I'm big on, because I don't like juggling two spellcasting tools. Though if I were to do it, I would probably use a weapon catalyst and a normal spellcasting tool. But, flattened? Alright, I don't need this, but we're gonna pick it up. Perhaps a single downside to the build is limited weaponry, as you only have 12... I look at chat. I get grabbed. Coincidence? Maybe. Maybe. The single downside of the build is limited weaponry, as you only have 12 to 10 strength dex. I'm very familiar with that problem. I have a level 80-ish int caster, and they have, I think, like 10-10 strength dex or something, or it might be 11-10 strength dex. I don't remember exactly. Not the biggest surprise, given how Elden Ring schools also mix very well. Yeah, no, this is true. This is true. It's not as viable in DS3 because of spell slot limitations. True. This is true. Spell slot limitations, they do be there. You have 40 Vigor and 30-30 Int Faith at level 90 without Prisoner Chain and no nerfed defenses. The hell? Alright, well, alright. Casters can get away without using Prisoner Chain. In my opinion, at least. You like the limitation, but you wish it was less limited, so you don't like the limitation. You like that there is a limitation, you don't like how it was executed. I think that makes sense. The build does get access to a fairly okay complement of standard weapons, at least. True. You can always throw the good old dependable longsword on that character, and it's more than good for most invasions. And I'm not saying that in a derogatory fashion. The longsword is, you know, old reliable. I think you can throw the mace on that. No, mace is 12 strength. You could, but you couldn't one hand. I think that stat spread would fit, like, the basic thrusting sword, maybe? Honestly, Chev, I would prefer them to keep doing it the way they do it in Elden Ring. Or, like, maybe a hybrid of the system, if that makes sense. Like, a really limited amount of quote-unquote free or exploration-based spell slots. And then you can invest in a stat for more. You can two-hand Bastard Sword at 12 strength. Well, well, well. You think DS1 had a good balance and removed the double, triple attunement slot spells? Yeah. I personally prefer the mana bar system, but I do think there is a merit to the finite casts per spell. Alright, we don't need this. I'm not going to be casting during this fight. You're just talking slots. Oh, okay. 16 attunement was 3 slots. By 24, you had 6? That sounds way better! That's way better than what we have in DS3. You need 18 attunement for 3 slots. And, to be honest, maybe 6 slots at 24 is a bit much. Maybe. But I would not be upset with that. Oh, goodness. If we do the Night Ring things going forward, if by that you mean you only have 2 spells per spell tool, gross. Hey, I dodged it. I'm not a fan. I think that... I'm not a fan of how Night Rain does it. But there are other games that, in my opinion, have done it better. Stowe has mentioned how Code Vein does it. One of the few, you know. And Lords of the Fallen does it actually in the same exact way. And I like it in Lords of the Fallen. He mentioned another... Oh, Kazan. Kazan also does it in a similar fashion, I think he said. Where you hold one button, and a bunch of your other buttons now do, Well, we're talking about mechanics here. I don't really want to talk about Code Vein, to be honest. Love to see the kick step against boss. The kick step. 10 is 1, 12 is 2, 14 is 3, 16 is 4, 19 is 5, 23 is 6. I mean, I guess it was so... I get... yeah. I'll say this much. This isn't 60 plus 6. This should be easy. And, unspontaneous Dark Souls 3 stream. Going forward, a lot of my Dark Souls 3 streams are going to be unspontaneous. We're probably going... So we're doing PC build making on Saturday. We're probably going to begin Spyro Year of the Dragon. Actually, I need to think about that. Yeah, no, we should be able to do start and finish Year of the Dragon. What the shit, Makuta? What the shit? I can't see! What's going on? I'm locked onto the wrong thing. Fuck.
Sweep all thought of us from thy mind, as thy kind always have.
You would find with FP if we do the Night Ring thing going forward, blue juice is busted. Wait, do you mean having FP, but you have no way to replenish it? That sounds awful to me. I don't really know how you would make a caster with a finite blue bar and have it actually work well. We are going to beat phase 1 without healing. It's happening. See? No healing. Night Ring does give ways to replenish it. We must punish casters for their indiscretions in Elden Ring. I don't agree with punishing people in the next game for things totally different people did in the first game. That's very silly. That's very silly. But maybe that's what's been going on with invasions. Maybe invaders in Dark Souls 3 were getting punished. And then invaders in Elden Ring were getting punished. I do think that there is merit to, like, a work for your FP. I just don't know what that is exactly, you know? I am open to ideas, though. I'm open to trying new things in regards to the magic system. I think you can parry Frida. I've never really gotten the timing down, so I don't know if I'm just bad at it. How about that? So, slow passive, FP regen, Chev. I don't like that idea personally. Because I have one or two characters where that would engender an insanely passive playstyle in PvP, or the way I have that character built just would straight up not work in invasions, which, fair enough, but that would suck. Have to change my playstyle? Yes, that means I am not allowed to have a spellcaster who is just Mr. Spellcasting with a backup melee weapon that I'm not supposed to ever use. Woohoo! I use it, actually. But like I said, that's fine. Like, oh no, Makuta can't do things exactly the way he wants to. Get fucked, Makuta, I guess? Elden Ring is, Hybridcaster the game. Yeah, you're right. And my hybrid caster is a sorcerer who casts 2 different schools of magic, which is not really a hybrid caster at all. But I two-hand my staff and just cast stuff. Could it be better? Yeah, it would actually be a lot better if I had a weapon in my offhand. It would actually just be better. It works fine for me. Now control for every dweeb who truly believes reds are felons. I know that there are people that think that invaders are no better than actual criminals. I know those people exist. I refuse to believe that that is the common opinion, however. I can understand getting upset or angry or annoyed or whatever by invaders, but whatever. Is she... Where is she? Where the... Oh. Oh, God. Oh! Go to the Facebook trenches? I don't have a Facebook account, and I'm pretty sure you need one to look at Facebook. So no, thank you. Actually, I don't know that you do, because I've never tried. And I don't intend to change that. Anyways... People on the internet talking about a game are a small minority of the people who play that game. But, yeah. Anyways. I don't really feel like talking about the people who have opinions on invaders, because, that's an exhausting topic to me. I've spared myself. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, I would agree with that. What was the... Oh, shit. This may not be 60 plus 6, but I sure am playing worse. Ma'am. Oh, right. I forgot she has a follow-up to that. Chio, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Oh, okay. If you're just gonna give up like that... Fuck. Healing miracle? I don't have room for a healing miracle, Chio. Alright, Draco, enjoy. Better question, where are you gonna find room to cast a healing miracle against Frida? I'm replacing Divine Pillars of Light with another spell. Later down the line, when we get access to it. I don't think I have a heal. I have heal. That's it. I don't even remember where you get medium heal. I know what medium heal is, Chio. I have a character that uses it, and oh my goodness, I love that character. They are an incredibly good attrition build. They are an insanely good attrition invader. Medium heal is criminally good for self-healing. And And I will keep an eye out for that, Draco. Where did she go? Fuck. Not a backstab, but... Ooh, good roll. That move was actually designed to punish that exact kind of roll. It's incredible people actually do it. It's incredible people actually do it. She's like over here somewhere. Yep. No! I am so bad. I am so bad. What? I'm so used to having that there. Frida, were you just sliding around? What was that? Ah! Hi, how you doing? Chia, you know the funny thing? I must have. Because I had that thought. I had that thought. And then it happened, and I was very mad at myself. I explicitly was like, be careful, Makuta. Be careful. You're gonna get clipped. Don't get clipped. I was not careful. Oh, what? That was way too early. She healing. Don't do that. We'll just keep the sun resist on, it's fine. I don't know how to dodge that. Sometimes I do manage it, though. Sir. Oh, dear me. The answer is I need to attack Frida more, I think. I just don't like attacking Frida in this phase. I don't know why. How did all of that miss? God damn it. Fuck you! I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. 5 miles in mid-80s is a lot. Alright. Shut the fudge up. I need to switch a ring. I need Sage on if I'm gonna do this. I've already goofed it. I'm just gonna try to go for it without Sage. Get fucked! Oh, she's gonna be mad now, chat. She's gonna be mad. Oh, hi! Ah. Oh, you can, yes. If it's cast with, if it's a miracle, you can poise cast it. If you're asking me to try poise casting it against her, yeah, no. That's just asking me to eat 12 million damage. Ugh. I'm not throwing the fight. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Thirsty. I'm sorry. I know I'm saying I'm sorry a lot, but, like, I'm not. I don't want to be stuck here all night. I'm doing far too bad. I've killed her at 60 plus 6 twice in the past week. I should be able to kill her at 85 plus 10 easily. It's gonna be fascinating. Assuming Stowe gets this far, and I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't. It's gonna be fascinating seeing him fight. Well, he's gonna have phantoms. Never mind. Oh. Oh, all for a blue that I don't need! Fuck. Oh, that is so... Ooh. Panic roll! I am so mad. I am so mad. Damn. But console plebeian? Yeah. You just don't want to play DS3 again? That's fair. That's fair. I don't blame anyone for not wanting to play this game. I love this game. But we've definitely there are those of us who have played it well past our tolerance for it. I probably could have gotten a backstab if I really tried. Yeah, I'm gonna try and participate in Stowe's run, but I'm not sure that I'm gonna stick it out. Assuming he doesn't just, you know, rage quit like he said he might. I don't know if I'll stick it out the whole time because Fala is really good. Enda is obviously, you know, he's a duelist, like an actual duelist, not like some clown at the bonfire. So like. I'm gonna be a bit out of my depth, probably. But I'm gonna give it a shot. I'll try to have fun with it. And if worst comes to worst, and I just can't have fun with it, I've got some characters in PC. We'll probably maybe try some seamless shenanigans, and then we'll go back to doing whatever it is I normally do, which is I don't even know what that is anymore. Waiting for Tarnished Edition, I guess. Ah! Not even close. No, sir. Frida, get out of here with that shit. Don't be standing in that shit when it explodes. He's gonna be doing that right off the bat, Gio. He is starting the run. He said last that he is probably going to start the run at 20+2 to level up to use his weapons. And as far as I know, there's only 2 weapons he plans on using. Irithyll Straight Sword and Farron Greatsword. Well, the funny thing is, Thirsty, I am awful at parrying it, unless it's the third R1 or L1, and he's not going to go for that. And I also do not know how to backstab it. Like, that weapon is massive backstab bait, but I am like optimal target to use it against, because I just don't know how. But I have 2 characters I'm working on. One of them will have a pretty fucking solid answer to the Lothric, to the Farron Greatsword. Same. Thirsty. Same. It was usually very worth. It was usually very worth. Yeah. I know that there are some people who are actually pretty good with it. In Stowe's words, though, he's not played Dark Souls 3 very much. He's not done PvP, sorry. He's played a fair bit of DS3. He's not done PvP. Does that make sense? That makes sense. Oh, ending that on a backstab. Nope. Oh, you shouldn't have. You shouldn't have! Hello, Frida, and goodbye, Frida. Beautiful. Stowe's a clever boy. He'll catch on quick. Quite possibly, yeah. You like DS3 PvP, but if you've done Bloodborne prior, you wouldn't have done much DS3 either. That's fair. We can always go Mace. Well, Thirsty, I can do one better than Mace. Lightning Bundle buffed Lothric Knight Greatsword. Will they work every time? No. But it probably will work. It'll probably work. Chat, we have nap break coming up. I guess I'll take a break. Why not? Why not? You've never seen a Hunter Axe look so good in anyone but Stowe's hands? I don't think Hunter's Axe is a particularly popular weapon in the hands of quote-unquote good players, if I'm not mistaken. Though, I am no expert. I could be wrong. It's possible. Give me a few minutes, chat. I'll be right back. Alrighty, we are back. You're a good player and you like the Hunter Axe? I said I've never seen it, Chev. Not that no one exists that's good and likes it. Come on now. Use it for a bit and those players are all fools. The good players, Hunter Axe is very strong. That's my understanding. And I'm not talking about funny charge R2 spin to win. I mean, that's a strong move in its repertoire, but eh. You've never seen Stowe play Bloodborne? You can imagine, though. Bloodborne PvP, though, just kind of turns you off. You don't like the Bloodborne system. Most fun you had in Bloodborne was PvP. Most fun you had with Bloodborne PvP was invading with Boomhammer and all 4 kinds of Molotovs. Yeah. I like... Alright. I really like Bloodborne PvP in concept? How do I put this? I like how it feels. I like the feel of Bloodborne PvP. Ignore the netcode being shit. Ignore blood gems. I like the feel of it. And now the netcode is what it is, and blood gems mean fights last 20 seconds a lot of the time. And well, damn. It could have been a fun game for Sinister runs, or maybe the rare invasion. But no. Yeah, guns exist. This is true. This is true. I haven't touched any of my gestures. Oh my goodness. Let's fix that, shall we? Actually, let's move that around. I never can decide which joy gesture to go with. We'll go with Rejoice for now, but I don't think that's the one I'm going to stick with. Okay. 88,000 souls? That's all we got for killing Frida? Really? Incredible. Okay, let's go to the Ring City. No, wait, no. I came here to get... to get this. Oh no, not too heavy. Not too heavy? There we go. Not too heavy. Actually, I'm going to take that off in a minute, probably. And we're going to take this to max level. I was like, oh no, what do I stop at? What do I stop at? And it's a better casting tool, damage-wise. Barely, but it is. Oh yeah, let's go. I can buy my refined gems now. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, the clipping. The clipping! It's not as egregious as I was expecting, but it's there, and, we'll hold off. Oh, look at that face. Look at that beautiful face. Best casting tool around 40 Faith? Well. The gun? Of course. I'm going to 50, yes. Wouldn't the regular talisman be better? My understanding, and it could be outdated as shit, is Canvas is the quote-unquote best because of a combination of its spell buff and hyper armor on the Ash of War. Or weapon art, whatever. The various talismans all have varying amounts of hyper armor on their Unfaltering Prayer, because yes, why wouldn't they? And the Canvas talisman has some of the higher amount, while still having good spell buff, if I remember correctly. And you say what instead? I forget what the alternative term that was kind of popular was. Skills. Okay. I take it then, based off what you just said, you refuse to call them Ashes of War in Elden Ring as well. And I'm not criticizing you. I'm merely curious. I am an overly curious person at times. I say that like being curious is bad. Correct? That's fair. It's a lot less... Skill does get the point across. And it's a lot... Ash of War is a bit of a mouthful. Night Rain had weapon art in a patch note? Oh, no. Oh, no. It's canon terminology now, yeah. Going through here in New Game Plus at 60+6 as a Phantom for Saint, oh my god. These guys with their stabs did half my health bar by bapping me with it. I was scared. I think I died to an invader shortly after that because I was completely out of flasks at this point, but yeah. You call them shonen specials next game? Nah. Nah. Call them super... Gosh darn it, Chev. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Still provide infinite FP? I don't think it does. I think that was patched out. Good damage. Really good damage. Honestly, Rose of Ariandel not having really good damage is probably fine. Probably for the best. It had... I'm sure you... Actually, I don't know if you know this. The Lothric Warbanner was the host to many a glitch. Back in the day. I think it was one way you could kill your co-opers. I don't remember how that worked exactly, but the weapon art AoE does carry... It does inherit a lot of things it... Or did inherit a lot of things it should not have. You knew about Bleed Warbanner debuff to kill co-opers. Well, well, well. Chev the Knower. Get fucked. It does last right things? Yes, it does. Well, is it as bad as last rights? My understanding is last rights was like kind of super special in how fucked it was. It's more like, I think, the deathbed companion dress or whatever that thing's called. The thing that does HP regen in an AoE. Hey, Aaron, welcome in. This is, in fact, New Game. Am I planning on going to New Game Plus before Saint Scrant? No. No. I'm not going to New Game Plus probably until, like, the day of the Dried Finger stream. And that is still an unknown. Probably sometime in May. Cool hat. This hat's not staying here for too long. It looks fine. This hat and this chest piece actually was the actually, yeah, this hat and this chest piece was what I wore on my... Wait, was it this one or was it Pale Shade's hat? It was this one, I think. On my level 50 build on PC that used Yorshka's Spear, Earth Shaker, a bunch of the weird faith weapons. You know what? Dane hat, even in this game? Damn you, Makuta. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? My crippling addiction to wide brim hats? Fuck this controller. Do you not like wide brim hats, Chev? Gio? Words? Makuta? Don't trust anything I say, chat. Don't trust anything I say. What is it? I came back here for something. What was it? Shoot. We're gonna go... Let's go... Do I have... I don't know which one is what. This is Divine Weapon. I'm not sure which one this is. Kazuel, welcome. You've already made several life-changing decisions based on my wisdom. Oh dear. Try the simple banner glitch. I don't know how to do it, Gio. I don't remember how to do that. And on top of that, I don't think I have... I have simple gems. And I intended to simple infuse the Cestus? Gnaw and Deep Protection. Okay, where do you get Dark Blade? Oh my goodness. Londor. Okay, where do you get the Londor Tome? Do I have the Londor Tome? Nope. Oh man, it's been so long since I picked that up. Trying to remember where that is. Uria? Well, okay! Never mind. Of course you get it from Uria. I should have realized that smiley face was... I didn't anger her, Aaron. I didn't anger her at all. She never showed up. It was patched? Okay. Leave her alone? Yeah, I am. She's staying in her cell. She's gonna die in there, but she's staying there. I'm leaving her alone. Don't worry, Loba. Welcome in, Loba. And Castle, welcome in. Hope you guys are doing good. We'll have to go fight the demons with dark resin, which is fine. That's what I was planning on doing, but then I was like, oh, somebody wanted me to use Dark Blade. Now I understand why they wanted me to use Dark Blade, because I can't. That's why they wanted me to. And we'll use the Estus Ring. I'm doing pretty good, I think. This is very good damage. It'd be even better if I used the weapon art. How did that miss? How have I not staggered you yet? I don't want to kill you yet, but if I do, I do. You, in fact, were the one who said it, Chev, yes. I have no idea where the other one is. Oh, my buff ran out. Do I have this game on the personal computer? Maybe. Mayhaps. My personal computer may have some issues running this game. Some funny stutters might happen. But, mayhaps. Oh, is that a... Okay. I didn't think that was weapon buff. Oh. Chat, I just realized what I should do. I'm not gonna do it. I should, though. should have the War Banner in my offhand and buff with it. Oh, this is very good damage. This is very, very good damage. See, I don't agree with that. Okay, Charged R2s have no place in this fight. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! I could also use Nah. True. These guys are pretty weak to bleed, if I remember right. These guys, this guy. Oh, I thought I could, strafe that even while slow walking. The Estes animation. Shows what I know. I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not, Chev. The innocent part of me wants to believe you were actually being serious. The part of me that likes this game wants to believe that you are serious. But I also know there's a lot of people who think this game is boring as shit and bad. This is... Yes, Cancel, I agree. I'm a silly person. I trip over myself a lot. It's great. Why would they think that? Because they have opinions. And not liking this game is a valid opinion. But at the end of the day, that is an opinion. Best spell in the game, I think, chat. I've killed not one DLC boss with it, but 2 now. Expression of thoughts is often hard. I struggle with it daily. This game is too easy, I like Spider-Man. I haven't seen that before. I've seen a different variation of it, but I haven't seen that before. Okay. Did I not pick it up? Did I run right past it? Is it possible? Could it have happened? Imagine. You know what, chat? I don't know if I've been reading this item description on any of the playthroughs, and I want to read it. The small banner used by envoys of Great Lord Gwyn in the days of yore. Face the ringed cliff and hold the banner high to summon facilitators of transport. For the pygmies who took the Dark Soul, the Great Lords gifted the Ring City, an isolated place at the world's end, and his beloved youngest. Okay, I'm going to start over. For the pygmies who took the Dark Soul, the Great Lord gifted the Ring City, an isolated place at world's end, and his beloved youngest daughter, promising her that he would come for her when the day came. Where you at, Gwen? The Spole. Yeah, I did slur and misspeak a bit there. It's true.
Worry not.
I actually did not mean to mash through his dialogue. I did that without thinking. It's been a while since I've listened to him talk, and I wanted to. I'll have to wait for the dried finger run, maybe. Or the PC build making stream, or the PC Dreadfinger, who knows when. Oh god, 3 more playthroughs of this game. Ooh. I definitely need to slip another game in here. Between the PC build making stream, the PC Dreadfinger run, and the PlayStation Dreadfinger run. I definitely need to do that. Otherwise, I think I will, without question, get burnt out. Skyrim? No, not a game that big. Holy shit. And also not that game, but... Ugh. Alright, that's enough there. Oh, no. Oh, we're fine. Metal dropped us some stuff. I didn't ask for this, but we have it, so I'll take advantage of it.
Ashen 1.
This controller.
What?
If I have to get a new fucking controller, so help me. So help me. I didn't pick up... Okay. Okay. I need to get a lightning arrow. And I need to figure out what... we were just here a little bit ago. Isn't that funny? Need to figure out what else I need to get from here before going to New Game Plus. I have plenty of time to do that, however. I could have swore I picked this up. But apparently not. See ya! I actually don't know how old this controller is, Aaron. It was given to me by somebody else. And, like, they had not used it much, they said. I've had it for, like, about a month or 2 now, I think? Why am I buying these? I need, a few of those, and... Oh, look! Chat! Junks cost so many souls. That's fine. I don't need to upgrade the Cestus or the dagger right now. That's not a priority. Alright. Back to the Ring City. No stick drift issues at all right now. So help me. Actually, I got this... I was given this controller because I was having some... I was starting to get some pretty severe stick drift issues. The first pair of controllers I had did not develop stick drift until like 3 years in, which I am fully aware that this is apparently extremely abnormal. But unfortunately, those controllers are... One of them has a battery life of like 5 minutes. The battery just fucking dies. It's great. And the other one, I dropped it on the floor, and the D-pad no longer works, and neither does R2, which sucks. That might be fixable, but that is beyond my skill set at the moment. That probably is fixable. Sorry. Hi, Lido. I'm not even over there, Lido. Lido spawned, like Phantom Lido, Adjudicator Lido, spawned in the room where normal Lido invades, while Saint was fighting, you know, Invader Lido. It was something. I'm just gonna run through and grab Lightning Arrow, Aaron.
Many of us are by the fire.
I mean, I'm not opposed to doing co-op, but I definitely am not gonna Dried Finger. So if like you want to throw down your sign, I'll go ahead and pick you up. Like I'm not opposed to that. But I am definitely not Dried Fingering through the area. I definitely want a break from the stairs. Tonkin Locust. Indeed. Oh, actually, I might want to find... I don't remember where you get it, but the Curse Spite Ring might be a good thing to get before going into New Game Plus, so that the curse-emitting hollows here are not a huge problem. Yes, that was me. Void Art, welcome in. Just been itching for more action since Saint ended. I understand. I understand. Who are you, Void Art? There were a lot of names earlier, and I mixed them all up. Sorry for the attack in the back on the Eastern Peak. Whatever happened, there was not much that annoyed me today. And the few things that did, I can promise, you were not one of them. When I was fighting Saint. It's not... Oh, yeah, no, that's fine. Calvastora, right. Yeah, no, that was fine. That was fine. Use the Wex Dust? Oh, yes, Wex Dust on PlayStation. Actually, I did install Wex Dust on PC, and it's not working. It was working, and now it's not. I don't know what happened. But that's fine, because that's not a priority. Not right now, anyways. Whoops! Really, I need to look into trying to fix the fucking stutters. Ugh. Okay, bye. See ya. I hate these monks so much. Leave me alone! I suspect that he did not. But did Saint talk to, oh my god, what's her name? What's her name? What's her name, chat? I don't remember! My brain! Arczyke, welcome. Ah, look at chat! Let's chat on the stairs, don't do that. Shira! Yeah, that's it. That's it, thank you. My brain was having a moment. Yeah, I suspect he did not talk to Shira. They're calling it the Faith build of all time. They're definitely calling it a Faith build. And it is definitely a Faith build of all time. Well, it's definitely a Faith build, I'll give it that much. Shira the Deceased. Exactly. I'm gonna kill you. I'm mildly surprised Saint got through the stairs as fast as he did. But I'm also not terribly surprised either. I guess? I don't know. It felt weird. How much DPS does a dark weapon get from equal parts Faith and Int? I don't know. You think I know DPS in this game? I don't. The good reds were in your world, just let him right through. Honestly, I can believe that. There were some, there were one or two pretty, there were one or two reds that were, yeah, you know what, I'm not gonna start shit. That's not cool. You love starting shit? I don't like starting shit. It's not cool. Jan is starting shit. Well, I mean, Jan has that right. Jan was going through the Ringed City in New Game Plus 3 at 60 plus 6. That's insane. I was fortunate enough to never be summoned by Jan. Dragon Barracks as a blue at New Game Plus 3 was enough. Oh god. 10 hits. How do you fight them? You hit them a bit and run away for 5 minutes? That's awful. That's awful. You know, chat, it did occur to me after we had finished the run that we skipped a lot of the Ringed City. We didn't do, like, any of the upper area here. Which, like, maybe that's fine, but we didn't do the cursed hallway. Maybe that's fine, actually. No, Makuta, now's not the time. You have an angry dragon. Oh, he was not aggroed, right. Your phantoms refuse to do any of the PvE? Oof. Jan all alone in their world. Phantom or co-op scaled New Game Plus 3 PvE at 60 plus 6. Jeez. Wish there was literally one consumable in the game that you could use to get rid of curse. It's kind of wild there's not. It's alright. It's not wild, I guess. But at the same time... That is a blessed gem. Shev, you were wrong. Unless there's another one in here. Yeah, no, the Purging Stone does imply, but does not actually work. I actually got use out of the Ring of the Evil Eye, plus 3. A little bit of use. It helped me survive a bit longer as a Phantom when Saint was going through the Dread Keep. A bit longer is all it helped me survive, though. Alright, Shev says there's a lightning gem in here somewhere. I only need for sure one more, but I would like to add a couple more weapons to this build. I don't know what weapons, but I want a couple more. So, we need to explore. I don't know if there's a condition required for the Moaning Knight to invade you. I have not been invaded by the Moaning Knight on this character or any other character in quite some time. This collapses. I thought I could jump it. You have to go the wrong way to get Moaning Knight. Yeah, there we go. Moaning Knight. Boom, lightning gem. You were right, Chev. You were right. But that also means we were both right, because I said that I thought it was a blessed gem. You're like, no, it's a lightning gem. Boom. Beautiful. You know what? Awkward. Should have done this first. Tiny Hero, welcome in. How come frogs are such good liars? Because they're amphibians. Thank you for the 10 bits. And the hydrate, and the posture check. Oh my goodness. Alright, alright. We'll drink some water. That was close. Ah, no! Shit like that was happening during the dried finger run. Oh my god. Not sure that was a good trade, but I'll take it. You're supposed to come at me. Not... Damn. Chat, it's not... It didn't work. It worked so good against Frida. It worked so good against the Demon Prince. Why didn't it work here? There we go. Yeah, it's probably the best spell in the game. And an immense waste of points. Ah, why? Why are people so wasteful? I don't get it. I don't get it. Goodness. Hello, how you doing? No, not that way either. Is her here? Nope. Oh my goodness, I am lost. I'm not lost anymore, chat. I know where I am. I know where I'm going. To see what happens, maybe? I don't know. You just toss 10,000 points into the ether. They're gone. What's there to see? Alright, so we have Midir. He's going to ambush us on the bridge. We'll knock him off the bridge. I don't know if we're going to kill Midir. I'm all over the place here. Please don't. Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna do the sword right now, Chef. I should, because I'm mostly gonna do melee here. $115 damage feels on the... the weak side. Like, I feel like I was doing around this much damage at 60 plus 6. That does not sound right. Ah, but I was using Lothric Knight Greatsword with Pine Bundles. So I very likely was doing this much damage or more. Makes sense. Never mind. Never mind. $184. Love to see it. Oh my goodness. What is with people measuring Dark Souls 3 builds in DPS all of a sudden? I've never heard of this before today. What is going on? Goodbye, Midir. This silly thing. Oh, I hate you guys. I would hate these guys less if I was able to do kick consistently, but I cannot. So, my dislike for them exists. And it feels warranted. Alright. That's all I really, strictly speaking, needed out of the Ring City. I suspect this is not somebody from chat. Go ahead and drop your sign, Aaron. I will kill the Spear of the Church as well, but we're gonna kill Midir first. That's the real Az. Az does not have the game on PlayStation, as far as I'm aware, so... Big doubt. Hard to say. This could be anybody's PSN ID. No, we'll do Sphere of the Church. That much for sure. This is not going to do me any good. Fighting Midir Estus Ring is probably a good idea, because I'm going to take unnecessary damage. I'm level 85, so I'll be able to pick up 90. I'll go to 90 in New Game Plus when we do Yul's quest. Is that strange and odd? Yeah, probably, but that's okay. Hey, look, chat. My controller disconnected again. Wait. I was gonna Dark Infuse the Lost Brick War Banner? That does not. No, we're gonna keep it lightning. We'll keep it lightning. Maximizing the value of Yul's level by using it on the most expensive ones. I mean, yes, but that was not the intent. I mean, yes, that was, yeah, That's definitely what I was doing. Yeah. Yeah. It's good to see that chat can see the 4D chess I'm playing here every once in a while. Fallen Knight with red hilted halberd. And an offhand? I forget if it's offhand. A Lothric Knight straight sword. Lothric Knight straight sword. I think I need to drink more water, chat. I think it's main hand. Oh my god. I'm trying to remember. I should know this because I was running around with offhand Lothric Knight straight sword, main hand partisan, and sometimes Lucy. Your offhand whip is on the other hip. I don't have a straight... Oh, I do have a straight sword. What am I talking about? Yeah, it's main hand. You're right. So that's straight sword, offhand, red hilted halberd. This is a PvPer chat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. Alright. Well then we'll just go ahead and do it solo. That's fine. Thank you for the offer though, Aaron. The real as, I think it's looking more likely. It is definitely looking more likely. No bloodstains! What? Shira? Shira. Alright. We'll keep the... Yeah, we'll keep the Sage Ring. Then as a Great Lightning Dragon Slayer, considering the lightning. That, yeah. You know what? 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 Let's keep it in our offhand. That's easy. It's easy. That's some good damage. It's about as much as I was doing with the Lothric Knight Greatsword at 60+6. That's, well, Lothric Knight Greatsword at 60+6 with Lightning Bundles, Sword Ring, and something else. What was it? That may have been it, actually. Just beat Midir with dark weapons to prove a point. I don't have dark weapons in this character. I have done that, though. It's not fun. Hey, Rendon, welcome in. Well, I was gonna do it with Aaron, but he didn't have his. That's some pretty okay damage. Bad heal. That's not a heal, it's a blue, but, you know, you get my point. Bad flask. I think my more banner. Sorry, no, I don't have my sword ring anymore. Can I kill the dragon with Sunlight Spear? Sir. And Brendan, if you want to put your sign down as well, assuming I die here, which could happen. What? You know, I'll pick up anyone who puts down a sign. I don't think you can. Dumb pies don't do damage on their own, correct? And I'm pretty sure Midir is immune to all status. You would, but you're in bed? Fair enough. I'll be honest. Ow! Ooh! Bed is a good place to be. That was brilliant. Oh. What was that? I had that. I gotta do that thing gamers aren't supposed to do? Shower? Oh no, I'm not a gamer? I'm not a gamer? Eh, no big deal. No loss there, really. That was just your dog barking? I'm shocked I could hear it, too. Alright, Aaron. I think you said that Edwin's sign will be present here somewhere. Well. If it isn't Blackguard Edwin. Oh my goodness, I'm going to lose my mind. Oh my god, what is going on? The answer is I need to unplug the controller and play wireless, but... Ew. I am using the cable, Chev. It's plugged in, that's the issue. Oh my god. I think that the port is probably fucked up. So I have to play wireless. To not have the chance of disconnect. Seems problematic? It does seem problematic, yes. I am going to unplug it before going to the boss, because... Sorry that I don't feel like providing you guys with, content, but I don't want to die to this boss again. USB-C cables are dog shit. I am not a huge fan. I'm not a huge fan. Okay, unplugging the controller. It disconnected before I unplugged the controller, by the way. That was not me disconnecting. Okay. At least it's not micro USB. True. Micro USB was worse. In my opinion, at least. All the buffs. And while we're at it... Beautiful. That's not so good. Okay. Lock on? One-handed pike R1 feels pretty bad. Why is this my character's main weapon? Why is that? What? Did I not? Oh, did I sip a red? I haven't at all, period. So I could try that. All your PS3 USB cables still work? I don't have a... We have precious few of those lying around, and unfortunately, the DualSense controller is not compatible with them. Slight issue there. I swear. Alright, you know what? Just play unlocked. That's the answer. Play unlocked, Makuda. Oof. Compressed air or a soft cloth usually fixes the issue. Oh no! I should... Oh. You know what? I was gonna say I looked at chat, and like honestly, I think that's what happened. But I'm not gonna blame it on that. I just fucked up a roll. That's the answer. Got a reusable compressed air gun. That does sound pretty fucking nice. Should look into that myself, actually. Bought one of those blowers. You rusty on this? Well, Aaron, you may have noticed, but I'm the one who got eaten. Alright? So it's all good. I'll grab you once or twice more, but I am gonna try it solo if we can't keep getting it, because I want to preserve embers. You should try to do the fight solo. St. Beaton first try that way. Go ahead and put your sign down. It's fine. We'll do it one more time in co-op. Especially since you come home every day from work covered in inches of dust and microplastics. Oh God. Ugh. Yeah, I didn't catch Saint's successful run against Medir. I had to go eat dinner. So I did not know he did it solo. So now I'm less... yeah. Everyone eats microplastics all the time. Unfortunately, this is not wrong. You rotten. Yeah. We love microplastics. They're so, Hey, a bloodstain. I'm not gonna bother buffing with the rose. Oh, is that an AoE buff, actually? Or is that just a self-buff? I didn't mean to do that. Alright, where's my lightning physic? My Faith Knot and, no, my Opaline Hard Tier and Lightning Shrouding. What the fuck? This is the opener? Medir, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? was about to say, holy shit, I did 1,100 damage. So, 2 people were here and got nervous. I had the thought, Jan. I had the thought that Midir would be a decent Night Rain boss. And then it immediately was like, yeah, but he's too big. He's too big. Ugh! Actually, no, he would be a trash Night Rain boss. Sorry. Ignore everything I just said. Oh, God. The answer is no, he would be a good one. Because he's a boss you would have to learn how to fight in co-op, and... whatever. Whatever. Add all the bosses in Night Rain. Just add them all. At the very least, add all the Dark Souls 3 bosses. Especially Deacons. We really need the Deacons in Night Rain. I don't like being under him like this. That is not familiar territory to me. Didn't run fast enough. Midir, you bastard, you. Oh dear. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna do this solo. Can't wait for Bed of Chaos, personally. They would have to make some pretty significant changes to Bed of Chaos to make that not an auto-win in co-op. Actually, I don't know how that works in co-op in base Dark Souls 1, if you can even do it in co-op. Yeah, well, thank you for the attempts, Aaron. He is definitely more predictable in co-op, for sure. How do you have the VIP thingy? Good question, Candy May. Are you actually stupid? No. Sometimes I give people VIP and don't tell them. That's the answer. Sometimes I take it away and also don't tell them, but that's less common. Actually, wait, no, I haven't done that. Never mind. No, that's not true. No. I'm not here, chat. I don't exist. I actually don't like giving out VIP badges, to be honest. Because I don't like, you know, the whole, like, oh, you're a VIP and everyone else isn't. But sometimes the mood strikes me. I should really just bring back the VIP redeem, to be honest. So that people, you know, have something to spend their points on. I need to see how many VIP slots you get. I don't remember offhand. I want to say it's like 30 or something. The implications are a bit weird. Yeah. Maybe in, like, massive chats, I can see them making sense, but in a stream like mine, yeah, you know. Oh look, 10,000 points. Just down the toilet. I think I may have heard a toilet flushing. I wonder what that was. Well, the issue I have is, what the fuck would I even do as redeems? Like, just from an invasion standpoint, I know there's some invaders that have, like, you know, pick my weapons. I don't like that personally. Especially seeing as most of my characters don't have a large selection of weapons. I know a streamer that had, like, fat roll invasions and stuff, but I'm not going to do that in 2026 when invasions might take 5 minutes to get. No fashion ring allowed. We do have that, actually, don't we? We do, and I have it disabled right now because I'm not invading. I forgot about that one. I didn't turn that back on when I did that invasion stream. Well, like I said, just from an invasion context, what would I do? Obviously, I'm not streaming From Software stuff super often. As current stuff notwithstanding. Yeah, no, I don't have it active right now, Jan. I disabled it when I think I started the Tactics Ogre streams. No, sorry, the XCOM streams. I think, yeah. Because I just knew somebody was gonna keep redeeming it when it was, you know, no longer relevant. I do need to remember to turn that back on, though. Whenever I do invasions next. And that can work for Dark Souls 3 invasions as well. And there might be some of those in the future. Not much, but some. I have no idea what... I don't even know what that game is, Candy May. I'm not sure I've heard of it. It's a horror game pretending to be a cute fishing sim. I'm not a huge horror person, so it would be pretty difficult to convince me. Oh my god, we have ads? When did those start? That was an accident. Don't ask how I do that on accident. If I've seen the White House, I'll read the comment you have above that after this. That is much too big for me to focus on right now. I like being under him, and I was just under him. There we go. Easy game. It's crazy, isn't it? Isn't it? I actually think that was kind of loud, and... And actually, I forgot to... Yeah. I have the volume suppressed even more than normal in OBS because I was sitting on the title screen and forgot to raise the volume a little bit. So yeah. Dark Souls 3 is a fucking loud game. I don't know why it's so loud, but it is. It's kind of weird. Yudo, welcome. Hope you're good. It was easier solo, but I still, fumbled it. More like, turn it to 20. That is... Oh my goodness. It's crazy. It's just crazy. You're okay? GG's earlier? GG's earlier. You were Boreal... I don't remember the full name, but Boreal somebody, I think, right? You had, oh my goodness. All of a sudden I'm struggling to remember everybody in the... I ran into so many people with so many different setups. It was not Dancer Blades, I know that much. Boreal Baron, yeah. Corvians always jump scare you, how loud they are in particular. The Corvians in base game, or the Corvians in the Corvian settlement? Pretty important distinction there. You have dancers on that character, but they really suffer at low levels, so you don't use them much. Makes sense. Chat. I was gonna get this on the way to the spear fight, and I didn't get it. So now I have to go get it. They are very, very loud. They are very, very, very loud. It's kind of crazy how loud they are. Well, we're not going to be going into this fight with full Estus. That could be a problem. Okay. I would say the damage they do at 90 is more than a little good. My negations, sorry, absorptions were not crazy good, but you were doing like half of my 44 vigor embered health bar with the true combo, which is kind of alarming damage given how easy it is to just get hit by the combo again. I'm sure it's not, sir. I'm sure it's not. Chat, I still have pillar. I still have divine pillars of light on. Oh dear. Why? Well, Mia. This weapon in my offhand provides a pretty significant buff to miracle damage after I do that, so that's why. Oh, I already did that, didn't I? Oh, right. Fuck. I fucked up! Of course. Oh shit! Alright, I don't have voice casting. My god. Oh no! Base new game, Painting Guardians feel very squishy. Compared to what we were fighting in, the 90 Dreadfinger run. Oh shit. That is surprisingly easy to get out of. Why am I not voice casting? Why am I not killing this thing? Is the real question. I'm fumbling, chat. Oh god, I'm taking real damage. How could you betray me like this, Edwin? Oh, this is his revenge for not summoning him against, Midir. I really am... I've had it with your throwing knives, ma'am. No! Was... GG's. Was that a throwing shiv headshot into wolf flip, or did I just... What happened there? Yeah. Oh, God. Well, GG's. Sunlight Spear is 48 FP. It's a lot. You might not be able to see it, but Divine Pillars is clearly carrying. Alright. There. Jeez. No, it is very expensive. Gus? Who's Gus? Gus. How many... It's like... Is it... There's a good number of those per new game. No, there's not. It's a super minor amount of them per new game cycle. Not a good number. You'll stop now? Alright, well, that was a fun fight regardless. GG's. Az, welcome in. Hope you're well. Big sword making man flat. Is that more or less fun than big weapon doing burger flip? That's a hard question to answer. I think big sword making man go flat is more fun. Never mind. Being the flipper, flipping others. That was too early. I don't even know why I'm poise casting it. Oh no. Unfortunately for me. What was that shit? What was that? Actually, that was a legitimate repair powder usage. Look at this guy edge walking around the arena. Apparently that does not work. Ooh. Don't you dare go easy on me. Oh, that's not going easy on me. I have thought, chat. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. But if it does. But if it does. Alright, I need to, face the wall while doing this so that I don't get backstabbed. Wow, the disrespectful kick. Definitely not an accident. That was an accidental cast. Oh, I had a funny feeling. I really need to be killing this, this Guardian. No! Oh, the hit stun on that just feels bad. The hit stun on that just feels bad. Also, JM has 13 faith in a ring, maybe? Ah, nice. There's so much hit stun in this fight. Oh no, not the magic ice scythe. Anything but that. Alright, that's on me. This isn't my talisman! Oh no! Oh no! GG's. Fala. I am gonna be here all night at this rate. Yes, Aaron. But that's okay. Casting from the rose consumes more stamina. Keep that in mind. Thank you for that heads up, Draco. I did not know that. Speaking of an accidental kick you'll never forget the time, you were watching someone doing God Run, and instead of parrying Gwen at the end, he kicked Gwen. How does one accidentally kick instead of parry? It's not even the same button. Oh, yeah, no. He still finished hitless? Of course. It was not intentional. See, that's crazy to me, because like Mia said, that's a totally different input. Like, not the same at all. If it wasn't for the character name. Nah. Alright, I should go for that a little bit later, because he takes a million years to finish talking. I could just attack him, but I don't like doing that, because I'll just take one hit and have to use an Estus. So I'm not going to. We're also not going to waste all of the FP just spamming Lightning Storm when they're in iframes. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do what you should do to the first Guardian. And backstab it. And then do Lightning Storm. Wrong button. Well, well, well. If it isn't our friend. Rita Scythe is gonna be a rough matchup for no hyper armor. But, who said I had no hyper armor? Oh, shit! I'm so sorry! Oh, no! I feel bad! Skip base 2! Oh, no! I don't know if Fala's in chat, but I am so sorry. Oof. Oof. I'm not gonna be here all night, I guess. Man. I feel bad about that. I shouldn't. But I feel bad about that. We are not... Alright, actually. We've already killed Badir. I'm gonna give Gale 1 or 2 tries. I have to. But we are not going to commit to the fight because there's nothing from Gale I really want. We're gonna be going to New Game Plus in the near future in this character because I goofed up Yoel's questline and didn't kill Creighton. I want the Untrue Dark Ring, and I want Creighton's gauntlets, and didn't get them. So oops. Actually, 1 second, chat. I feel compelled to. repeating crossbow for the Gus factor. This character, I'm not sure this character has any relation at all to Gus. Alright, before we go in here... Wait, hold on. It's too late. We killed the, Spear of the Church. I need to remember next time... I'll probably do it... I probably should do it on the... Yeah, whatever. I need to remember to talk to Shira after killing Midir, but before killing the Spear of the Church. Every character has a relation to Gus. That's true, I guess. I guess I cannot deny this.
Dark-stricken creature, I am Shira, daughter of the Duke, descendant.
Look, I get I'm scary.
And trusted friend to Midir. At once, I am the honor of the gods, the glory of fire, and the fear of the dark. Thou shalt not burn unpunished for thy treachery, thy profanity, and thy shameless yearning.
Shira, please. What are you doing? Shira, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, wait. Nope, she's still confused. Mr. Hank, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. This has way more range than I would expect. What the heck? She is Oh. Yeah, you're right. Well, if that's how we're gonna play this, Shira, we're going to the partisan then. You know what? I want to go back to I think I want to go back to having the aura. And I have to deal with her nuclear lightning arrow. My roll timing here is pretty poor. Oh no, you're out of Estus. Imagine if someone just walked up to your face and cast Sunlight Spear. You... Oh, this... What's the roll timing?
Remember this,
Fuck!
creature, ne'er will I forgive thy kind.
No, she's not. She's doing the Shira thing, Candy May. The Shira thing has nothing to do with the Crucifix of the Mad King. The Shira thing is casting Lightning Spear over and over and over and over. And... not Lightning Spear. Lightning Arrow. Sit to the abyss there. I have Lightning Arrow on this character. I'm a bit of a hypocrite. I hate this spell. I hate fighting this thing. This thing is, like, super annoying to fight. If you use it like this, it's fine. If you use it like this, it's super annoying. It can be really difficult to dodge it on reaction. You just like the sound the crucifix makes? Only reason you want her to do it? Fair enough. It's funny that you have to go all the way over here for her to spawn. I'll make that trade every day.
Never would I ever forgive thy lowly kind.
not sure, Candy May. I don't remember. No. This is a real thing in Elden Ring. If you use Grail's Roar near a Black Knife Assassin, they literally will not attack while it's active. That's probably because it has a shit ton of active attack frames. If I like, I'm making assumptions here based off using it and having had it used against me. I have not seen frame data or anything like that. Very busy time of the year for you? Ah. Well. Hope things are good in spite of that. They were decorating with rainbow stones. I mean, maybe that was one of my streams. I don't really remember. Oh, we still have the buff because this lasts for absolutely forever. Someone was... Well, okay. That was probably my last right finger run then. Well, maybe. Because, I want to say that I summoned Bemused against, against this guy over here. Gale, I think his name is, maybe. Alright, let's go rest of the bonfire so that I can get my 1 flask back. And let's go spend the souls I have, because I have a lot of them on me. And I don't have a max stack of lightning urns yet, chat. Not even close. Not even close. Following the happy guy around the arena, he started crawling back towards Gale eventually. Yeah, I think that was my last right finger run. We're not leveling up, Makuta. We are not leveling up. No. That's like all my souls. 1 blooming purple moss clump. 1. I am missing an Estus flask, so we're not going into this with as much healing as we could, but I really should be able to do this without using all my flasks. It is, in fact, Gale time. We'll give it a try with the War Banner. We'll two-hand it, you know, like you should.
Oh, the Red Hood is come to eat us. To eat our...
Shira is very dead. She ate 3 sunlight spears and never recovered. It was quite tragic. Shira the deceased. Oh, I should have seen that one coming. Oh, I should have seen that one coming from continent away. Alright, this is okay damage, but this is with Sacred Oath and War Banner buff. So it's gonna get worse. Is that 6 R1s to stagger? That's a lot. I should get hit by this guy, just so I have a better frame of reference for how much damage he does in a New Game Plus. And doing R2s is going to throw off the stagger count, I think. Not that I've been counting. Don't know why I didn't dodge that one. Missed Big Chunk of Frida, saw you finish her with the Divine Pillars. You bet you didn't have the Warbanner. No, I did not. It does have worse R2s than the Lothric Pike. I think it has just spear R2s, because when you two-hand it, it's a spear, if I'm not mistaken, not a pike. So it has the benefit of the good running attack, which the Lothric Spear does not. And I realize I may be undervaluing the Lothric Knight Spear running attack, but I just... ugh. Just ugh. Lothric Pike isn't... I'm saying the Lothric Pike isn't, honestly, just because it has, you know, the Pike R2 and Pike R1s. Admittedly, the R1 chain is, I believe, identical to two-handed spears. I am rolling the wrong direction and eating chip damage for it. What's my damage at now? Ooh, that's pretty low. Might be able to, get the buff off. Oh, that was a mistake. That was a fucking mistake, and a couple dozen more, too. Okay, I don't think I can, I don't think I can, get that buff off again. All-night stuff is good. Irrefutable fact. Or good fashion. You mean Lothric Knight stuff, or just all-night stuff? I mean, I would agree that all Lothric Knight stuff is good fashion. The spear looks good as shit. The sword looks good as shit. The big sword looks good as shit. The shield looks good as shit. The crossbow, for a crossbow, looks good as shit. The helmet and the leggings for the Lothric Knight set are extremely good, in my opinion. I have never used the gauntlets on anything that isn't the Lothric Knight chest piece, though. DS3 did get the Knight aesthetic down super good. I agree with that, and that's something I wish Elden Ring did a bit better. I like Elden Ring fashion. Uh-oh. Oh, this controller also has shit battery life. Wait a second. Was I given one of my own old controllers? Fiddly USB-C port and bad battery life. Hold on now. Hold on. Oh, slightly delay that roll, Makuta. Oh, right. Right. Don't double heal, Makuta. Don't double heal. Specifically requested that you don't get cape slapped. Well, I did. Except for when your helmet doesn't mesh with the chest piece. Yeah, DS3 does have a net gap issue. This is true.
Where's the blood?
I would really like to go for the weapon art, but I think I will get punished hard for that, so... We're gonna have to forgo it. And do baby damage. 4 heals in a dream. I need to be counting that so I can take advantage of it, because you can't take advantage of it very well if you're not counting. Oh, I overextended there. I knew it as soon as I did it. Bad heal. Fuck. Desert Pyro, fuck! Desert Pyro Hood does go pretty good on Drake Blood, yeah. Fan of the Crystal Sage's hat? I like the Crystal Sage's hat, actually. I don't have any characters with it, but it is pretty neat. That's the Antiquated. I think I picked it up. Antiquated Plain Garb, yeah. This isn't even New Game Plus chat. What am I doing? I mean, I know I'm running an elemental damage build against Gale, which is questionable to some degree. But, like, what is going on here? This should be easy. It's not New Game Plus. Didn't buff with, Sacred Oath, so I'm missing out on, like, 30 damage. Which might not sound like a lot until you realize that I'm not even hitting for 200. Oh, good job, Makuta. Hello, Fala. Who said miracle builds are bad? They are good under specific circumstances. Like when an opponent does a high commitment move, and I have Sunlight Spear on hand. No, but GG's. That was fun earlier. And we all know that miracle builds aren't bad. How could they be bad? When the best miracle in the game exists, and you can carry 20 of it at any time. Oh, I have the sword ring on. Right. Use Divine Pillars now? I don't have it equipped. I took it off. Learned from earlier today that keeping all Painting Guardians alive is not at all fair for singular hosts, especially at the Spears rocking regen. New Game plus Painting Guardians are kinda silly. I had no idea, Jan. I thought they were pretty squishy with 3 people in New Game Plus at level 90. You know, I thought they were pretty squishy. They were not squishy. Yeah, no, where are my souls? I spent them. It's not a big deal. 2 Painting Guardians and the Spear can be rough for a solo host. If the Spear is, you know, decent at PvP. Those Painting Guardians put on a lot of, pressure with ranged hit stun. Okay, Makuta. Focus. my goodness, getting clipped by the cape. I hate to see it. Oh! Damn. Alright. Nope, no crossbow. I would not have gone for that if I had known he was going to attack so soon. And then I do it again. Oh, man. You'll follow that up. Oh, shit. Adept, welcome in. Try it now at 60? Yeah. Nah. I thought with 4 people at 90 plus 10 and New Game Plus, the Painting Guardians were tanky as fuck. Like, it was actually hard to kill the first Guardian before the invaders spawned in and was able to do stuff. I think our first run, we did too much damage to the spear. And so we ended up with 2 Painting Guardians, and that's kind of a nightmare situation in my opinion. Oh right, he's got a follow-up to that. Makuta, you need to stop making silly mistakes. You really need to stop making silly mistakes. I'm tempted to break out the Divine Blessing. I'm not gonna. You saw what you were doing with Spear Fragment and Chime Regen, you say otherwise? Spears with regen are scary. I am doing this with only 10 Estus, it's true, but I am of the opinion I should be able to beat this with less than... I shouldn't have to use all my Estus. I shouldn't. Come on. This isn't my first time fighting him. I didn't buff with the weapon art, did I? Well, too late now. I don't think I do, Candy May. The, Lothric War Banner weapon art is very, very high commitment. We can try. I won't be too broken up. I won't be... Ugh. I won't be too broken up if I have to do this again. I do like Gale. And actually, I think this is my first time fighting him with a spear. Oh! No, I'm gonna try. That would be valuable knowledge for when I just go into New Game Plus and do this with the... Oh, shit. Oh, I thought I was gonna... Ooh. Dying in phase 1. Saint was lucky that 2 out of 3 spear fights were chatters with no heals. Yes. Yes, he was. Okay. We're gonna try phase 1 without an ember. Which after that display, you might kind of go, huh? Allied Blade, welcome in. much better damage. Need to remember the spears have sweet spots. And this one's actually fairly long. To be honest, I don't know that it's really worth worrying about my spacing too much if I have to, like, consciously think of it. I looked at chat for a second, because I thought I could just time... I was very confident I could dodge that, just based off of timing. Shows what overconfidence can do to someone, huh? Huh? Ooh. So it is as... Candy, maybe we've talked about this. You're hesitating. Okay, I do have enough time in the phase transition. Triple disc? Sorry. That's 5-way discus. Oh, that was bad. Overextending. Chat, I didn't use an ember. I need to use an ember. No, I don't. I got this. Don't swing 3 times! I had the stamina, but that's a lot of swinging. That's a lot of swinging. It's not really... Alright, no, it's 30%. That's a lot of health.
Oh my god!
Panic healing. Oh god, I'm panicking. Fuck. Questionable? Alright, I'm a coward. I'm a coward. But I'm never gonna use it, so... I mean, I'm going to be doing a dried finger run, so, like, if there's ever a time to use it... Shut up, Makuta. Stop talking. Stop talking! Holy shit. Ooh. Good fight. I played that terribly. I played that sloppy as all hell, but... But we did it. Nice. Not even close. Given that you're saying that, I'm going to assume you mean you used honest, not duped, not saved scummed hidden blessings, but it's fine either way. Nice. Never doubted? Awesome. Yeah, no, I used an honest, not duped, not save scummed, it's gone forever now, Divine Blessing, at one point during Saints Run, and then I died like 30 seconds later. But even then, I don't remember what happened exactly, but I considered it worthwhile, so, hey. Alright. This controller is gonna die soon. I need to plug it in. I need to see what the heck's going on with this controller. Next time you guys see this character will probably be during or right before the Dried Finger run. She'll probably be wearing different fashion, but you know. Yeah. I'm gonna end it here, chat. Who is online that I can send you guys over to? Wow, Makuta ending at a reasonable time? Unbelievable. Let's see. You know what? I'll send you guys over to Zelu. He's doing Elden Ring. I don't know what he's doing in Elden Ring. He is yapping and invading, so should be a good time. Hopefully. Yeah. I should be... I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow, actually. I'll think about it. Maybe we'll start Spyro Year of the Dragon. I am going to be doing some build making for my PC Dried Finger run on Saturday. So we might... Assuming I finish the build making on Saturday, which I should... we'll... Yeah, I think we'll do some Year of the Dragon tomorrow. And we'll see if we can finish it on Sunday. And that Dried Finger run is a little ways in the future still, so... Well, we actually have plenty of time to finish Year of the Dragon. Okay, nice, yeah. Thank you to everyone for being here, for chatting, for lurking. GG's to Fala. That was fun. And thank you, Aaron, for trying to help me with Midir. Candy May, Miss Mia, Daring Aaron, Azriel, Mr. Hank, Draco, Jen Sauer, Katzul, Fala, Adept, that's Thistle, Chev, you just got back? Well, I'm sorry, Chev, but I'm kind of here. I don't have much to do that I think would be entertaining to watch, so... Until